looking forward to a good amount of action. We're going to be seeing Mike Santana go up against old Tricky Williams tonight. We're also going to see Charlie Dempsey and Myles Borne go one-on-one. If Myles can win, he can leave the new quarter catch crew. So with all that being said, there's so much more. You know, NXT is, in a sense, the strongest show that we have here recently. And I can't wait to see it all happen. Hope y'all are ready. I know I am. We have got our schedule out as well. So our June schedule is now on our main page for anyone that is interested and want to check that out. We got about 15 seconds till things truly kick off. All rooms to go, by God. That was the Carter.
He steals the spotlight. He steals the smiles of the NXT universe, and he puts gold around his waist.
Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar alive, Hollywood Trick has finally arrived. Because NXT didn't appreciate me like you should, I'm going to go to TNA, and I'm going to wear this gold right here nice and proud. You know who's held this gold before? People like Kurt Angle, people like AJ Styles. But none of them can
Joe Henry, Samoa Joe.
It is now Trick and A.
Big Trick Willie, huh? Can Mike Santana save TNA?
Oh, I know he's got a good chance.
You made a terrible first impression by coming out here as TNA's champion and trying to tear down TNA. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is sit back as someone who carries that flag and watch you tear the place down. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take the TNA world title from you.
Yeah, I was having some issues with it as well, George. And it's actually kind of skipping on my side.
Jane with the biggest challenge of her career as she's going up against the #1 luchadora in the world, our NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie McCare. Oh, there's no waiting for this one. Oh,
I'm going to say we start off with Fallon tonight.
big knee. Is exhaustion getting to the champion? Fallon Henley. Oh, fatal influence. They're not on the same page. Jasmine Nix just jumped to the ground.
I don't wonder how much of them not getting on the same page if that was a work.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, JC.
Yo, what's up, Long Beach?
Shock. A toxic and fatal influence is in control of the women's division here in NXT. Oh, there is the woman who shocked the collective wrestling world.
JC Jane.
The new women's champion, JC Jane, is here live tonight on NXT. Also, TNA wrestler
Mike
Santana is here to
Santana.
bring the TNA World title back home. To do so, he must beat Trick Williams. Does Trick and A come to an end tonight? We'll find out in our main events.
Oh, Javon Evans starting us off.
CW presented by Progressive. What a way to kick things off there. You see the young OG Graves.
Oh, wow. Only the second time. Wait, it's your first time ever hearing Thunder. Is that in your life?
Money in the Bank Saturday night, but right now in NXT, it is time to get bouncy
Oh,
a
good
champion.
God.
All right. That's enough. Yeah, this whole summit thing, yeah, it's a farce. I mean, let's start with Ray Phoenix. Phoenix is stuck on a plane and not going to be here tonight, and you two are standing in my ring. The champ should be standing in the middle of that ring, celebrating his amazing title victory and tap dancing on the memory of Ricky Saints. But instead tonight, I have to share my championship celebration with the two of you.
I love how loud they are.
Saturday, I have to defend this championship. And then apparently, Ava's already set up a title defense for some evolved kid named Sean Legacy.
Yeah.
And the worst part about all of this is that Ethan Page didn't agree to any of it. Ricky Saints did. Not me. I didn't say yes. I didn't agree to this four-way. I didn't agree to anything.
Hey. You sound like talk, pero no tienes huevos.
That's facts. and you cost me my match on SmackDown.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know, Javon. You see, that's what happens when you keep sticking your nose in my business.
You're right. Maybe instead of sticking my nose in your business, maybe I should stick my foot up your ass. But I think it's better if I take that North American Championship on Saturday.
You know what? I don't need to deal with this right
Oh, yeah,
now.
George. I
The
know
champ is
exactly what he
gone.
said. Oh, that's Sean Legacy.
Okay. All right. Ethan, you said it. Whoever walks out of Worlds Collide with that title, I got next. And listen, it will be an honor to challenge you, Laredo. And Javon, I have a feeling that you and I aren't done dancing just yet.
That was a good match.
But hopefully, and I mean hopefully, it's not you. But if it is, I'll be ready, because tomorrow night I have a chance to become the first ever WWE Men's Evolved Champion. And next Tuesday, I have a chance to become the...
The Vanity... Who?
Bro, and Ethan, don't worry.
The Vanity Project?
The hardest faction in Evolved is here.
Wasn't that the Swipe Right group?
Hey, when it comes to Sean Legacy, you don't gotta worry. You see, our boy Jackson Drake here, he's gonna take care of you tomorrow night on Evolve. And believe me when I tell you, he's taking that title home with him. And for the rest of the bums in the ring, Ethan, we got your back.
Whoa! Well, this didn't take very long. A lot of angry issues need to be worked out between all these superstars.
Sean Legacy took care of it. Actually, I have no idea who Sean Legacy just eliminated or threw over the top rope. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea.
To the floor. And look around, guys. Look who's standing. And it
Oh.
appears everyone-
Oh, God.
It is popping off to kick off NXT tonight. Worlds colliding indeed right now.
All right. What a way to start off NXT.
Was the chaos already kicking us off? The chaos will continue.
Oh, yeah, we got a
in
six-man
moments.
tag.
Dark State faces Chase U in a six-man tag team match next on NXT.
Yeah, that was a quick intermission. So we got a six-man tag. We got Dark State versus Chase U. Now it looks like this WWE AAA is going to be available on YouTube, maybe? Yeah, it will be. We'll still be here doing our watch along just to keep up with the show. So everyone is more than welcome to come and hang out with us doing that. It will be different. But I hope everyone did have a fantastic, fantastic Tuesday. Long Beach, of course, you said you've lived out in California for 18 years. This is the first Thunder you've heard out there. Oh, so you've... Okay, so you've heard Thunder other places, just the first time ever out there. Makes sense. Makes sense. Also, tomorrow we did do a little bit of research. Tomorrow's AEW Fighter Fest. It is 4 hours long, and it is truly 4 hours. It starts at 8 o'clock, and it will not end until after midnight. So we will be here live for all of that tomorrow. They're doing Dynamite all the way through to Collision. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't know how they're gonna keep people I don't know how they're gonna keep people entertained that long or there. It just depends, honestly, how they do it. That's my only concern is there gonna be enough matches for Collision?
John Cena, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton will compete in Fanatics games at Fanatics Fest NYC, June 20th through the 22nd. For the first time ever, the world's biggest athletes, celebs, and 50 lucky fans will take part in Fanatics games, decathlon style across 8 fast-paced, referee-led challenges, each testing a different skill. At stake, $2 million in prizes, leaderboard glory, and bragging rights that will last forever. Emanating from the Jacob Javits Center, don't miss the chance to see your favorite
Long Beach is,
John Cena, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul,
World Collide is going to be nice.
Competing alongside a stacked lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom
I'm
Brady,
looking forward to it. I am.
Jalen Daniels, Gronk, Kevin Durant, and more. Visit fanaticsfest.com to get your tickets today.
And we all know Worlds Collide this Saturday, but the champ is here tonight. Congratulations once again to the new AAA Mega Champion, Hijo del Vikingo, who will defend his gold against Chad Gable of American Made this Saturday. Worlds Collide is going to be unforgettable.
We do not need Chad Gable to win it.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Uriah Connor, Kale Dixon, and Andre Chase. Chase University!
Congratulations to Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers on winning the Eastern Conference Finals. In recognition, go to shop.com for Tyrese.
Maybe that's a good question.
Commemorating the victory.
That's right. I got a bad feeling we're going to see Michael Cole in a Pacers jersey plenty of times in the future.
I'll tell you what, Cole yesterday, he looked pretty jacked.
Sun's out, guns out.
He did look damn good. I gotta give him that.
I got to admit it, Graves week.
I think Obafemi will be, for sure.
He's already listening. He's probably texting one of us right now. Can you believe that Booker and Chase agreed on something? What? Chase, you isn't the team.
I mean, I completely agree. I've been saying that since I got here. I think Booker and Mr. Chase should go to the same barber. I think that might be something you can look at.
What are you talking about?
Maybe get rid of that side thing. I don't know.
course, with Dark State, you never know who's actually going to be in the match.
And the chaos continuing. We said that it would. These 6 men landed
Looks like
right
Lennox,
trying to get
Cutler.
some sort of order in here right now. That might be the best thing Chase U's done. Well, Connors just took down Deion Lennox. Didn't look like he was trying to listen to Andre.
Osiris, maybe? I don't know who they're illegal.
Had an opening bell. The match not yet official.
I have to agree with you. And look at this on the outside. Sugar's going right back in. Referee trying to get some sense of order. 2 men are finally in the ring. The bell is
So we
finally
want
sounded.
truth
This
loud,
one's finally
chance
underway.
allowed at
It seems
NXT.
like Dark State.
Ooh,
They're in a teaching
damn.
mood here tonight.
Damn, what a damn elbow from Cutler.
That in fact no one is safe. And listen, when it comes to bad decisions,
That was a
this has to be
tough
Mount
elbow.
Rushmore for Chase U. All right, when you're in a slump, you don't aim for a 10. You take a 4 or a 5 when you try to bust that slump. You don't try to get back on the winning track against a couple of the most dangerous guys on the roster.
I actually understand what you're saying, but right now Deion Lennox making the tag. Deion Lennox was taken down. This man is a hothead, and he is PO'd.
And Deion Lennox had a complete character change for this.
Of Deion Lennox since stepping in with the Dark State. I love it, man.
Oh, Booker, how many times
God. Oh,
to
Jesus.
be taught to KO, Connors, and Chase?
From the beginning, man, it is about to get ugly, but this is what we call on the
God, what a backbreaker. Jeez.
in the deep waters and see if we gonna swim or not. This is all about Andre Chase. What does he taught these guys? What does he taught them?
Well, hold on a second. It was Andre Chase who said, "We are not a team. We are not a team. We are not on the
Man,
same
but
page."
he's the principal, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if Chase U got thrown into the deep water so much as they dove in head first. That is a
The
terrible
Boston
decision.
Crab by Deion Lennox, my lord.
Middle school and primary
But you
school.
know,
And I kind of hope Miz does get released so he can help
Let's see if you agree
AEW.
again with Andre Chase.
Yeah.
Dixon and Connors, were they a little overzealous?
I've seen a lot of
Jumping
people
into
talking
situations
about
without
that.
a plan?
Of course, you know what? I understand these young guys. They want some TV time. I always said, television time is worth its weight in gold. And look at the kid right now. He's making 2 of them television.
I believe this is Harold Dixon.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That is Kale Dixon.
Nice.
Deion Lennox. Big night tonight. Still to come. Main event. Trick Williams, Mike Santana for the TNA World.
Ooh, what a clothesline.
And JC Jane, who shocked the universe, our new women's champion, will speak to us all here live on NXT.
Michael, you talking about Oba with the Hall of Fame thing?
The concert.
Joe Hendry isn't here tonight. Trick
JC
Williams
James.
isn't.
JC James.
Tag.
Does she sing now?
No, I see what he's trying to say. He's all.
I've seen a lot of stuff that people hope R-Truth do. My biggest thing is him showing up in AEW
Right now, laying waste.
Back to business. I like this kid on Saturday.
and just running into all his former like friends and stuff. That would actually be the best thing.
We'll talk about that off air, but again, 4 men, 1 mission. They
Whoop.
move as a unit. And Graves,
And
who
up and
impresses you the
over.
most in Dark State?
Good step up. Damn.
When these are 4 young, hungry, super athletes who are all fierce, they are fearless, and they are going to the top whether we like it or not.
Double super kicks.
Super kick connected.
Dixon, you got to give him credit. This kid come to fight.
Okay.
To the outside.
Double super kicks again. Dion got leveled.
Right now is in control of this 6-man tag team match.
Hey, maybe Chase, you are onto something. Maybe they know something we don't.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy, Michael.
I have to correct my previous answer. Osiris freaking Griffin.
Tag was made. Cutler James now legal.
He did
These
hit
men
double
are aiming to
suplex.
seize opportunity by
This is it.
calculating
This is it.
chaos.
Oh, baby.
David Chapman,
That's ball game.
champions,
1,
they've disrupted
2.
events, and this rebellious force just grew stronger.
Here are your winners, Dark State. Step up to Dark State at your own peril. No one is safe. Case in point, launching Dixon into the lights before he's powerbombed halfway to hell. What an impressive victory for Dark State.
Perhaps the motive of these 4 are deeper than we even know here in NXT.
Alright, Chase U just going all to hell.
this, man. It's all evolving out here.
Look, guys, listen, okay? Listen, I didn't even know they were going to be here tonight, okay? But here's what we're going to do. There's 3 of you, 4 of them, 8-man tag match. Find another partner.
But tonight is my first night in NXT.
I thought I was a new guy. All right, look, chill.
He said I was a new
but we
guy.
can handle Vanity Project and Ethan Page, 3 on 4. All right, that's facts. I know what Ava said. That's facts. Man, ain't none of the words.
4 on 4. Dragon Lee.
Okay.
Okay. Eso, bienvenido.
I'll be your partner tonight.
Me gusta. Esto me gusta. Me gusta.
Old Dragon Lee.
Tonight you defend the TNA World title against Mike Santana for the first time. How do you plan on putting down the realest one?
The realest one, Santana. He's a passionate dude, right? I mean, he is the loud and proud Boricua from Bronx, New York, right? And tonight is the biggest match of his career. Santana, you are the standard of TNA. But I don't care how much you yell, I don't care how much you scream. The standard has changed now. Trick Williams is in charge. I call the shots.
All right.
For 20 years. 20 years, TNA has been looking for the one to take this here title to new levels. The one who can make TNA feel legitimate. And they found that man. His name ain't Elijah. It ain't the average Joe. It sure ain't the Boricua Mike Santana. Damn it, it's Trick Williams. And I know what's best for TNA. And that's Trickin' A.
Trickin' A.
The title stays with me. Let's talk about it.
I'm really
Coming up
hoping.
next, Myles Borne takes on Charlie Dempsey in a rounds match. If Myles wins, he's out of no quarter catch crew.
I really hope Santana wins, but I don't see it. Yeah, $15 a ticket to WrestleMania 2. It's something that we won't see no more. What, Trick or Santana needs to win, Tony? Trick, yeah. I mean, Trick does need a win. I'll give you that. It will help solidify him. In my opinion, there's been a lot of stuff in Trick's career that they are still comparing to other people. So I think this breaks him away from that. Excuse me. And it helps. Also, for everyone that just has joined us this afternoon, this evening, depends on where you're at. Our Money in the Bank predictions will be coming out this coming Thursday. Also, our full schedule is out on our community page. You're able to go there and check on that. The whole month of June is now out. There is a lot going on in June. From AAA Worlds Collide to Fighter Fest, Money in the Bank. There's Night of Champions. There is just so much going on. So Tony Khan told AEW fans to not gatekeep the promotion and to let WWE fans in with open arms. It is it's fantastic that Tony does that. Also, trying to figure out exactly all the matches for Collision. I have not found any for this coming Saturday. Oh, we also got Summer Blockbuster coming from Portland. You talking about Tony Storm, Esme?
Experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/.
The missing link.
Oh my gosh. Winning the first
What's up,
season of
bro?
LFG was incredible, and I gotta say, oh, thank you. Ooh, but I gotta say, disappointing the Undertaker might be just as scary as competing in the Olympics.
Tyra, I love this for you. You're so accomplished.
I am.
But ladies, if you're seeking inspiration from a winner, I have won numerous beauty pageants, awards.
Oh, Ariana.
Tyra, look, girls, you know me, I hate gossip. I don't do it, I detest it. But I think what I heard is true. That those aren't even 100% gold. Look, I know you want to fit in this locker room, so here's an Ariana pro tip. Don't talk about yourself so much. Nobody likes a bragger, especially a tacky one.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, girl.
Looks like I found my first opponent.
Okay.
Oh, the Olympic gold medalists will be in action later tonight, but we're getting set for a rounds match. 6 3-minute rounds. 2 decisions wins the match.
I really hope Myles wins this.
Between the rounds is
Esme, I agree.
very crucial.
I agree.
Between the ropes, Charlie Dempsey has forgotten more about this business than
In
Myles
the bell, let's
Borne has
go.
learned just this far.
You know, I've talked about
I was
Myles
taking this
Borne
one. I hope
has
so.
been outgrowing the NQCC.
I really
brought it up
do.
at Battleground Booker. Is that what we are now starting to witness with that challenge thrown out from Borne to Dempsey?
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, you look
Yeah,
at
8
like
p.m., yes.
all the time. Could be a hell of a
8 p.m. to 12:15 a.m.
People are comparing him to Randy Orton, so you got to think this kid, in his own mind, he thinks he can do it.
Well, Book, you're a superstar who's in the ring with a much younger Randy Orton. Now, what sort of similarities are you seeing from Myles Borne?
Oh, look at this kid. I mean, he has all the tools, man. He checks off every box. As far as a kid passing that airport, just a kid that student of the game, that's Myles Borne.
Well, look, Charlie Dempsey coming out here did not take his eyes off
Charlie
of
reminds me a
Myles looked
lot of
Dempsey
his
in the
dad,
eye
who
and said,
is,
"If I win, then
if I
let
remember
me
correctly,
go. Let
William
me
Eagle."
out of the NQCC as we are 60 seconds through round number 1.
And that's sort of what puzzles me. If
On
you're
drag,
Dempsey,
there you go.
can take
There
responsibility
go Myles.
for some of the success that Myles Borne has achieved. Why would you not want to let him walk?
Head scissors by Charlie.
Why not let Myles carry the flag?
Kick up, side headlock.
Earn his way out of the group. I don't understand.
Well, look, we've had some time to digest this entire situation. And Booker, what stood out the most about Myles Borne in his battle at Battleground that Corey already highlighted?
That he went out there and he stayed in there with Obafemi. I mean, he went toe-to-toe with Obafemi at Battleground. And the thing is,
Myles is actually
gave that thing to Obafemi
doing a lot of technical wrestling right now. Wow.
So close to cashing in on his dreams.
Fantastic escape and reversal by Charlie Dempsey into the head.
Against all odds is Friday, unless I looked at that wrong.
They live together. They're always in the gym with one another. And does that give Dempsey the advantage? Because right now he is putting on a clinic.
Well, when it comes to experience, there is
short arm
no
scissors?
match. Yes, the short arm scissors expertly applied, rolled through. Dempsey is in cruise control right now, and this is what Myles Borne has to contend with. Dempsey very rarely, if ever, gets shook inside of the ring. He feels at home there.
I agree 100%, as well as, Dempsey knows the round system so much. I mean, it's all about timing in a matchup like this.
Just under 50 seconds left here in round number 1. It's also interesting who is in.
Oh, look at the power of Myles. Never mind, roll through reversal. 1, 2.
Another kick out as we're about 35
Oh, jackknife. 1, 2. Bridge. Oh.
Dempsey fell for just a moment. 30 seconds left. Now double underhook. Maybe looking for a suplex of sorts. Borne doing a nice job of countering, blocking as we're approaching 23, 22 seconds now. Dempsey trying to overpower Borne. Borne stepping right through.
Roll up. 1, 2. Reversal. 1, 2.
Another kick out, near fall.
Back and forth.
Dempsey going around, got caught by Borne, sits down.
2, 3. Nice. Nice roll up.
Myles Borne has scored the first fall.
And right before the clock struck 0, Borne picks up a decision. Borne in the lead here in this rounds match on NXT.
Yeah, it is Friday. Like I said, we'll keep up with it. And if there is matches still happening by the time the by SmackDown's over, we'll most definitely switch over. Telling you, 28 years later is a wild movie. If that's the same one I think it is, or they may have redone it, I don't know. Now they do got us here at commercial break where they got us picture in picture with nonstop TNA action. So we'll keep you up to NXT action. So we'll keep you up to date on what's going on. Charlie does have Myles in a headlock. Another roll through. Myles is going for another quick pin. I don't think we're going to see a quick pin fall. Oh, what a headlock into a pin. Myles has got to get out of this. Kind of bad situation. There you go, running Charlie into the top turnbuckle, trying to break the headlock. There you go, finally got out of it. Get flipped to a side headlock himself. Charlie dead center of the ring, about 2:20 left on the clock. Another head scissors. Myles with a kick up. Another headlock. This is more of a technical match. No power slams, nothing crazy. Big shoulder tackle from Dempsey. Up and over. Up and over by Myles. Into another submission by Charlie. A good reversal. Got out of it. Pinfall of 2. Myles right back to a headlock. Hit him with a big shoulder tackle. Caught Charlie into a big spinning back suplex. 1, 2. About a minute 8 left on the clock in round 2. I think they're just trying to tire each other out with these side headlocks. Oh, Charlie reverses it into a pin. Counter 2. And now they're both stand up dead center of the ring. As test of strength. Technical side, they are both evenly matched. On the technical in-ring wrestling.
Here in round number 2, Dempsey taking Borne down. Dempsey also down 1 decision to none. 15 seconds, and this is right where in round 1, Borne was able to get Dempsey to pick up the first decision. Nice block, stepping through, trying to take Dempsey down. We're at 6 seconds. It's on 5. We're coming down to the wire here. It looks like we're going to have no decision in.
Oh, damn.
Maybe Dempsey didn't hear the bell.
Yeah. I heard that damn excuse before. Referee stepping in.
Okay.
It's loud in here, Vic.
So is Charlie doing a heel turn in this?
Going back to who should have the advantage. Does Dempsey feel a little bit of, obviously you just saw, there's frustration boiling in the body of Charlie Dempsey.
Frustration coupled with urgency.
Good uppercut.
Charlie Dempsey an extremely dangerous man, or it could leave him wide open for more mistakes, which
several good uppercuts.
ready to capitalize on tonight.
Booker, we've seen the frustration in Charlie Dempsey. Wasn't very happy with Tavion Heights after last week when Heights stepped up to Mike Santana.
Yeah, we see what Tavion does.
Look at this, Regal Plex.
The Regal Plex. That's it.
Well, obviously a Regal maneuver.
Charlie Dempsey has scored the second fall.
And we are knotted at 1, and I go back to the cheap shot. I go back to those injured ribs. Myles Borne is obviously hurt. He's obviously at a disadvantage. And Charlie Dempsey has to believe, Booker, that momentum is swung.
Cannot make any excuses, Vic.
I'm not making an excuse.
That's crazy.
Was that not a cheap shot after the bell?
It was a cheap shot, but that's just part of the business. Kids got another, like I said earlier, this is on-the-job training. You feel me?
On-the-job training. Damn, what a drop kick from...
And right out of the gate. Going right to the body, right to the ribs, right to the midsection. Charlie Dempsey and Graves, you know there's a bullseye now on the body of Myles Borne.
Absolutely. And
yep,
Charlie
sure
Dempsey
is.
Honed in, he is locked in, going to continue to attack the weak spot in Myles Borne's game right now. And Booker, you know as well as anybody, when your ribs are hurt, it affects every aspect of your game in the ring.
Yeah, and he's going to continue to deliver big knees right to them ribs.
Kick out by Borne, and Dempsey coming right back in. And Dempsey, again, as you mentioned, in cruise control. And you're talking about a traditional rounds match.
Elbows to the ribs, probably going to put him in an abdominal stretch.
Created his own rules as Heritage Cup champion. No Amdar, by the way, the current Heritage Cup champion. I'm sure he's posted up somewhere closely watching this match.
I'm sure he is, but you got to look at Charlie Dempsey. He's a two-time Heritage Cup
Oh, yeah, good reversal by Myles.
Right back in the game to get that cup back, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
To those injured ribs.
This is when it's so much fun to watch Dempsey work. Big back body drop by Borne out of desperation.
Well, do you say that because he knows when to systematically start dissecting someone?
It's fun to watch.
They got Kid Cudi, Ludacris, and others. Nice Cypress Hill on Sunday.
But now Borne
damn.
muster the courage to keep fighting.
I tell you what, California always has some of the best shows.
The heart, the grit that made him the #1 contender heading into Battleground.
Oh, the belly suplex.
And he's not fighting for gold here. He's fighting for freedom to get away from the NQCC, and he needs one
angle style slam.
just that. Over a minute in round 4, into the cover for the win, and Dempsey just got that left shoulder up.
I think it's more than freedom. I think it's a young man that just want to prove that he can go out there and be a solo singles champion in this business. That's what I think it is.
Dempsey trying to answer that, but again, to what Graves is pointing out in
Man.
the last few minutes, he is
Long shots
apart.
to the midsection.
Myles Borne looking for that Regal Plex one more time. Borne able to counter. 50 seconds left around 4.
Roll up.
Slips, goes down.
1, 2.
Down. Shifting weight for the victory, and decision 2 didn't happen.
Oh.
Rolling through 40 seconds
Another
left.
roll
Another
up.
time,
Oh.
sit down, counter, cover, kick out.
Crucifix
And look at
spin.
now. Crucifix quick style. 30 seconds here in round 4, and you see both men starting to breathe deep. Corey is a backslide. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
A little extra.
Oh, countered by Borne. Dempsey's shoulders are down. Sunset flip position.
Back and forth with the pins. Good drop kick by Myles.
Kick with 18 seconds on the clock. Into the cover. Hook of the leg.
Oh, wow.
Beaten the teacher.
Myles won off the drop kick.
Myles Borne.
Unbelievable.
Certainly a shocker tonight. Myles Borne proving once again any shot can be the knockout blow.
And tonight's Make It Count moment is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Drink responsibly.
Here's the first fall on behalf of Myles Borne. The rare sight of Charlie Dempsey being caught and out-wrestled. Stacked up high, advantage 1-0 Borne. But Dempsey would answer, reaching deep into his bag of tricks.
Regal Plex.
Stacking the shoulders of Borne. Beautiful bridge. Dempsey would even the odds, but in search of the second fall, that money drop kick, the drop kick of destiny. Myles Borne right on the chin of Charlie Dempsey, and Myles Borne's a free man.
You can say it again because Myles is now free to move on from the NQCC. But if Charlie Dempsey's body language tells you anything, just how will the NQCC move on?
Oh, no, Tavion's going with Myles.
Let's see.
Oh, damn.
Izzy, what the hell are you doing?
You have a match tonight.
He's out. And no, you don't. I got the match moved back to next week. For you two. He was never fully bought in. If you're not committed to the culling, you're out.
You're damn right.
Damn. Damn, they just kicked Jensen out like that? But that was Brooks Jensen. Yeah. Okay. There's a show every weekend. You're going to see Jelly Roll and Post Malone next Saturday? Nice. I'm telling you what, like I said, there's always something going on out there. They didn't mention No Amdar. My question is, where the hell is No Amdar been? He came back. He won the what is it? The Heritage Cup, and we haven't seen him since. I mean, I can understand, but I was expecting him to be competing more than what he has been. And then do y'all think Myles is going to get moved up? Since he just beat Charlie? That would be my only question from here. There's a show out there every weekend as well. That's gotta, at least it gives you something to do out there every weekend. Never a dull moment for sure. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind the scenes content. You'll get shout outs, you'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. San Diego's only 2 hours from LA. That doesn't seem bad, but I figure the traffic makes it horrible. Because I've always heard that the traffic out there is bad.
Baddest Man, the making of Mike Tyson, is best-selling author Mark Kriegel's brand new biography on the larger-than-life heavyweight boxing champion. His story about fame, race, greed, trauma, and the creation of the most feared and mesmerizing fighter in boxing history. Baddest Man by Mark Kriegel is available now.
Tyra.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is the winner of LFG Season 1, Olympic gold medalist, Tyra Steele.
Oh, it's her opponent who called the gold around her neck. Well, maybe not 100% legit.
Yeah, fearfully, but that was more or less him. He didn't mean anything bad by it.
Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. Booker, what grabs your attention about Steele on
Because you gotta think, they chanted his name for 12 years.
From day one, you knew she was going to win Season 1 right off the bat, just from attitude. Attitude is everything.
The same could be said about this woman.
I mean, of course, yes, we don't know that, but I can only imagine he would not mean anything bad by it.
Graves, there's been a lot on Grace's plate. Her time over at TNA, but does she need to now refocus on NXT?
The only thing Ariana Grace needs to focus on is being herself, being the star that she is, whether it be at NXT, whether it be TNA, whether it be at a Miss Universe pageant. Ariana Grace is everything we should all aspire to be, Vic.
You know, people see Miss NXT and maybe forget the extensive judo and boxing training she has as well.
Which Ariana is all too happy to remind each other, but no one likes a bragger. Vic, you heard Ariana earlier. She's not going to talk about how wonderful she is, how dangerous she is, how skilled she is.
Does tonight in the ring.
Well, that's true. She didn't want to shake the hand of the gold medalist, LFG Season 1 winner. Graves, you saw Steele's first WWE appearance. It happened at SummerSlam. Could you tell she was destined to step through those ropes?
I remember meeting Tyra Steele backstage after the event, and I don't know that I've ever met somebody with so much excitement and elation in their eyes just to be near the WWE Universe. Tyra loves this. This truly is a dream of hers. She's looking to parlay her Olympic background into WWE superstardom.
Oh, another leg sweep. Here we go.
In LFG, but Booker, what challenges will she possibly face now that she is an NXT superstar?
You know, winning that gold medal, I mean, I'm sure she had a lot of team, you know, behind her. I mean, one thing she's going to find out here, she's going to have to go out there and sink it.
God, what a back suplex. God.
She is
Hugo.
Steele at a great time, is now just trying to drag Grace back into the center of the ring because the women's division is wide open.
Well, that's what it takes. Is we're going to find out sooner than later whether or not
The women's division is completely wide open now.
She has that switch in her mind that she can flip to stop having fun and handle her business. And Ariana's going to put that to the test.
Ariana.
What it would do for Ariana Grace's career here in NXT. NXT if she spoils the debut match of the LFG Season 1 winner.
That is fair. By the way, Booker, are you doing okay? Oh, big boot. Cover here. Hook of the leg, center of the ring. Will Stephanie McCare signed to Raw over the weekend, qualified for the women's Money in the Bank match.
True.
You got to be a little bit down.
You know what? I shed a two, maybe.
He just shed a tear or two. Who's gonna win this one? Tyra for sure.
Well, Graves not only that, but Carol also with the Dream Tag Team match at Worlds Collide.
Stephanie McCare with a very, very busy day this Saturday. She'll join forces with the lethal
a clothesline. Big clothesline.
Luchadoras. Not going to want to miss that one.
Well, there comes the Olympic gold medalist.
Gosh.
Some impressive strength. This is why she won LFG Season 1. And she's talking some trash, and she's backing it up right now. Look at
a big diamond suplex. That is good. Huge German suplex into a pin.
Here is your winner, Tyra. Steele. You're right, Booker. Look in the eyes of Tyra May Steele. That is a woman who is ready to handle her business in this business.
And she just made an impact upon arrival.
Time for tonight's
her and Jordan Grace would actually have some good matches. Honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion,
I was surprised.
Oh my God, there's no way.
Everyone is like, what the
Casey Jane is your new NXT champion.
No te creo.
Everybody.
And now, a toxic and fatal influence is in control of the women's division in NXT.
He addresses the WWE Universe next. Dreams can happen for anyone. The WWE keeps going the way it is. AEW top of the rest. Yeah. I seen someone posted today that AEW will be surpassing WWE by 2030. I don't know if it's going to take till 2030. I don't think 26. Honestly, and I enjoy watching AEW. I think it's going to be more like 27. We see it. 25 will put them over the top. 26 will be where they continue to build. And then by 27, we can see it. Yeah, we can agree by the end of 26. Yes. I'll agree with you there. So far as of today, 17,000 tickets have been sold for AEW All In. 17 ain't bad. I know that stadium can hold like 40. So I wouldn't say it's not gonna sell out, but it's looking good. Some people, I don't know if y'all have seen this today, have compared Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker to Fire and Ice. If you know who Fire and Ice is. That's crazy. Yes, Fighter Fest is sold out. Really looking forward to that tomorrow. And Fighter Fest is actually a good show. I've looked at the card. Really looking forward to this card. Yeah, I agree, Michael. I truly agree.
Mike Santana, tonight is the biggest match of your career.
Santana!
You scored a huge victory against Tavion Heights, but tonight the TNA World Title is on the line against Trick Williams.
Sarah, I should be taking some time to soak it all in, right? I'm about to be in the main event of a WWE NXT show fighting for the TNA World Title. What crazy times we're living in. But I'll take my time to reflect once that TNA World Title is on my shoulder, because now it's time to get busy. Trick Williams, I looked into your eyes last week and I didn't see a fighting champion. I saw a pretender. I saw someone who's fighting for nobody but himself. But tonight, for me, is the total opposite. Tonight I fight for every person who's ever stepped foot in the TNA ring. I fight for the legacy of TNA. Por toda mi gente latina, toda mi gente boricua en el mundo entero. But more importantly, I fight for my baby girl that's at home. That girl's about to witness history. And I made a promise to her that I'm coming home TNA World Champion, and to that girl I'll break no promises. Trick, I know how great you are, but tonight I gotta be 3 seconds better. Let's get it.
Okay, Santana.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new NXT Women's Champion, JCJ!
Stand up! Stand up!
It's well deserved. Well deserved.
Olive Lives, Booker T just showed a little respect to the new NXT Women's Champion.
Stand up, man! That's JCJ! The Rock's nothing new. The new, look at her. She's shining like brand new.
Just because you bet your mortgage money that she wouldn't win, don't be upset.
Like Don King, baby. You walk in with the champion, and you walk out with the champion. That's the way it is, man.
Shocked the collective wrestling world 1 week ago here on NXT.
It shocked the hell out of everybody.
Now, you all didn't support me for the last 4 years, and you sure as hell can't get on the JC Jane bandwagon now that I'm champ. So you all can shut your mouths and listen to what I have to say.
I think they were behind and supported her when she was with Gigi.
Interrupted by you idiots. flavor of the month was, I was there putting in the work. I got
I mean, she's not wrong.
ready. Now, some of you might not know this. Shut your mouths. I'm talking. You respect the champion. For those of you who don't know, me and Fallon started in this business together, and over the years, she has become like a sister to me. And that's why after a very long discussion, we decided that it was time to finally run the play. The slap heard around the world. And it was an opportunity that I had to be the one to take.
JC!
See, Fallon got hers when she was the women's North American.
Hi! Hi, sweet cheeks. I'm Lainey Reed. It is so nice to meet you.
Lainey Reed.
And last week, you proved to everybody that anything is possible by beating Stephanie Valkyr. And with this division being so stacked, I was gonna wait my turn, but then I realized you are absolutely the most beatable champion of all time.
JC, let me be the first to say congratulations.
So Lainey Reed must be part of the women's division that is on level up.
And it's about time to bring that title home to Vice City, baby. And for
Okay, Jordan Grace.
When I came to NXT
So maybe she didn't get
to
moved
be a
up.
part of the best women's division in the world, I had a plan. But after seeing everything that's happened in the past week, it's apparent that anything can happen. I thought that I knew something about wrestling, but in a world where Trick Williams is the TNA World Champion and JC Jane can beat Stephanie Valkyr, clearly.
And that women's NXT title needs to be around this little waist of mine. You know who's beating JC Jane?
Little Kalani.
And you know who's never had a chance at that women's championship?
Lash.
Nobody cares, and nobody wants to hear you speak. So zip it. Thank you. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I see a whole bunch of women who've already had their turn. So if anybody's taking that title off JC, it's Lash Legend. Lash, I hate to be
Let's see hell.
It is popping off again. The women's division. JC has some champagne
Damn.
problems now. The women's division ripping each other apart to get to the champion. Crazy about to find out what it means to have a target on your back as NXT Women's Champion. But right now, there is no shortage of challengers throwing down.
Oh boy. Who's this? When the lights go off, something crazy happens. It's Mariah May! Oh my God! Oh, the glamorous Mariah May! Oh, that was quick!
And I have finally arrived!
Oh!
It's even better in person, Vic.
Oh shit!
And ladies, you can call me the next NXT Women's Champion.
Aha, that was fast.
Because the best women's division in the world just got a lot more glamorous.
Yep.
JC Jane might have just seen her first.
And she's keeping the same character. Nothing changed. She's still going with the glamorous Mariah May. Oh, yeah. I didn't think she was going to make it that quick. I really did not. I don't know, Michael, if they'll do nothing with her. I truly have a. You gotta think, Stephanie, Julia, they all had a quick run with the title, held it for maybe. Yeah, it was short. It wasn't nothing, to write a full story about, but now look where they're at. We'll see what happens. Yeah, she got signed quick. I mean, I like what she left a week ago? Not even that. Yeah, it was less than a week. Little Mariah May. She didn't get no music, nothing, just standing there, which is good. Oh yeah, Michael, I 100% know. You have made it known that you're not a Mariah fan, so I understand completely, my friend. I honestly think there's several good matches for Mariah now that she's in WWE as well. But my thing is, like, the way it happened so fast for, like, way it happened so fast for any AEW talent, WWE talent to make that transition. It's truly shocking to be, oh yeah, I left my contract last week. Now Monday I'm back. Here we go, new show. I'm just like, is there no way that they don't have something like a partnership they just don't talk about? Briefly, I don't know if you're still hanging out with us or not, but Mariah May has made the transition to WWE. That is the same way it happened with Ricky. It is. And I think and I hate to say this because, I don't like, in my opinion, I don't like to talk bad about either one because I truly enjoy both products. But don't you think Tony at this point would be like, hey, we got to put in a 30-day contract thing where you can't sign anywhere?
Title contenders everywhere you look. Girls, one day when you are ready, you will go from Evolve to NXT in the hopes of becoming NXT Women's Champion.
Chicks is lining up for a shot at JC's title. I want to
see who's stepping up to the difference maker Kelly Armstrong tomorrow night on Evolve.
Well, that's tomorrow night. Let's go back to last week in the North American Championship matchup. It was Ethan Page who delivered that twisted grin right here in front of us. We could hear the gasping of air from the champion, Ricky Saints. Now, Ricky has gone and seen the medical doctors, excuse me. He's been diagnosed with a laryngeal GL contusion, which is acute trauma to the larynx. Keep you updated on his situation as it unfolds.
Damn, Sis wrote Ricky off.
And that right there is how you take Ricky Saints' voice. Bro's got a fan. Let's not forget, though, also took Javon Evans' smile. Honda. And tonight, boys, I say we take the masks of Laredo Kid and Dragon Lee.
I'm so down. Boys, imagine the reaction on the girls' faces when you find out what Laredo and Dragon Lee look like. Hey, boys, know what that sounds like to me? More for us. Honda was that. Oh, Ethan, also, you don't need to worry. We're going to take care of Shawn Legacy.
Good. Let's go take care of him right now. Say less.
Okay. 8-man tag, here we go.
Domino's. Try Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza today. Well, we are set for a tag team matchup here in just moments. After what transpired earlier tonight, really, that kicked us off here on NXT.
Here comes Dragon Lee.
Libre by none other than WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. And if you look just past Dragon Lee, you will see three men who will stand opposite Lee and the LWO. This Saturday at Worlds Collide, on your left, Mr. Iguana, complete with Yeska, along with Aerostar and Octagon Jr., three of the most popular luchadors in all of AAA. Ready for
Aerostar, Octagon Jr.
Breathtaking, no doubt about it.
Worlds Collide and then Money in the Bank. What a Saturday it's going to be in Los Angeles.
Honestly, I think Ethan Page and the Vanity Project, I think this is a good faction. Because I think they're all on the same level with the whole ego thing.
This weekend as well as WWE is coming to LA this Saturday, June 7th when Worlds Collide at Kia Forum. And
Long Beach, we know that you're out there in the LA area. Are you going to the World Collide or Money in the Bank, my friend?
But I gotta be honest, when I saw Ethan Page walk out with Vanity Project, I saw dollar signs. Can you imagine what these kids would be capable of under the tutelage of All Ego?
Not just tutelage, expert tutelage.
Jesus.
Imagine once Brad Baylor hits puberty, he could be a dangerous superstar.
Good job.
Brad Baylor.
Yep. The women's Money in the Bank match.
In the middle was Jackson Drake, and Drake and
I have a good idea for the men's Money in the Bank. We'll talk about that on Thursday.
Champion, and this matchup is presented by Progressive, of course. WWE Evolve every Wednesday on Tubi. But Graves, I want to get back to Ethan Page. This guy's got.
I'm working the show this time. Nice.
Why does someone gloat about the misery of others?
I'm going to stop you right there. What is the point of this business? Booker?
Checks and championships, man.
Neither of which has Ethan Page suffered a shortage of, covered by Laredo Kid. In fact, Ethan Page has arguably done more in NXT in a shorter period of time than just about anyone. You don't have to like Page's tactics.
That's true.
That
is true.
The strategy of All Ego.
How many times? How many times? How many times have I said just
good shoulder tackle?
Just mind your business. Do your job. Do your job. And we'll have a hell of a night.
Right now, Laredo Kid.
Oh yeah, bro. We enjoy the change in NXT. Last several months, NXT has been the better show to watch.
Matchup, AAA, SmackDown, NXT Evolve, all represented as a tag was made. In comes Dragon Lee Booker, someone we've seen wear gold.
Oh, good slap to the face from Laredo Kid to one half of this group.
Like you say, we first seen him right here in this square circle,
Oh.
and he's back.
Oh, hey, that's great. All right, that's good. That's his name. Great. Good to know.
He was spot on earlier about his assessment of Ethan Page as Dragon Lee.
Hey, listen, you still get to watch the show, Long Beach.
Ethan Page, the fact remains that someone has to knock him off the top of the mountain. Period.
Oh, God.
You can disagree till the day is over, but until you beat him.
Big crossbody.
Dragon Lee off the top, another cover, another kick out, and you brought up earlier, Dragon Lee going to be part of a six-man tag team matchup with the rest of LWO.
Oh, gosh.
This Saturday at Worlds Collide is now just trying to drag in Drake, continuing to apply the offensive pressure. But Graves, how excited are you for that four-way North American Championship match at Worlds Collide? I am excited for
I don't know. I honestly like Roxanne and Julia and Stephanie. Yeah, I mean, they were big names in the women's division. But Lash Legend, Jada Parker, Jordan Grace, Fallon Henley, JC Jane, Jasmine Nix, Thea Hale, Sol Ruka, Zarya. Michael, I have to disagree. I still believe the women's division is going to be absolutely phenomenal down there. And if NXT becomes all female wrestling at a high caliber, I think it'll be all right. There are good talent on the men's roster down there too, but they do execute well in showing what talent the women's division has. Come on, Legacy. There you go. Good drop kick. Woo. Good clothesline. And Legacy's gonna fly. Double cross body.
The legal superstar. And he's the one standing. He's the one looking to fly. And he's about to show you what makes Laredo Kid so.
Oh my God. Damn.
The smile. And looking to steal the win.
God, that boot, man. That was a nasty boot. Absolutely disgusting. It's still May in NXT. That's great. Good shit. Evolution should be NXT versus WWE. Yeah, it could be, but I think it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be like the last one. I see you using NXT as a true farm club going forwards. I mean, Michael, you could be right, honestly. And if that's what happens, it happens. But I don't think it's going to. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I will admit that. That's why you're seeing people from Evolve and LFG showing up so quick. Yeah, I mean, I think that's another thing. LFG, well, LFG, they automatically, the winner of LFG, men and women, automatically got a contract to go to the main NXT roster. That was guaranteed day one of the show. Now, Evolve, I know Evolve is like filmed in the same arena, so they're all there either way. And we're seeing them on screen, just not in ring, except for this group. Swipe Right, which is the faction tonight with All Ego and Sean Legacy. I think those are like the 4 or 5 people that has been doing absolutely like tremendously well on Evolve. Now, I don't watch Evolve all the time either, so I don't know. But I think that's why they're there. I think if he did 3 hours, Michael, he could honestly execute better his roster. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what needs to happen.
Big weekend in Los Angeles, Worlds Collide, followed by Money in the Bank, but we got an 8-man showcase right now. AAA, SmackDown, NXT, Evolve, all represented.
Right now, you can't not be impressed by Vanity Project under the leadership of All Ego, Ethan Page. Right now, Brad Baylor has Javon Evans in all types of trouble. This could be cause for big celebration for Vanity Project.
They have booking smaller venues.
Seems like your wheelhouse. A lot of hard seltzers.
Party. This is party.
Yeah.
Wheelhouse, Vic, party.
What's wrong with me?
Are you
Trying to
kidding?
party.
Oh, beautiful. German suplex.
Drake looked right over at Sean Legacy into the cover. Couldn't get the 3 on Javon Evans, but remember this, tomorrow, WWE Evolve. First ever WWE Evolve champion will be crowned, and Jackson Drake is looking right at Sean Legacy. Legacy also in that 4-way matchup.
Yep. Legacy sure is. That I do know.
I gotta give them credit. Page has
But
Vanity Project.
we'll see what happens with it, Michael. I think Tony's doing great things. I think Sean on NXT is doing great things.
But Javon desperately needs to make a tag to one of his 3 partners.
Man, this kid is up. I like this kid.
I'm very
God.
impressed, Book.
I like
God.
Nice takedown. Teaming with Evans here tonight. Dragon.
Oh, what a running move. Shooting star.
And a kick out. Standing shooting star didn't get the job done, but look at the pressure being applied.
I really like this. I am appreciating the skill set of this young man. He's really pushing Javon Evans to the limit. This could spell big things for the future of Evolve as a brand.
This Vanity Project definitely in the right place at the right time right now, because Ethan Page being that carpenter. That's what these young guys need in this business today. That carpenter that leads the way.
See the Luchadors from AAA looking on, enjoying the action as they
Come on,
prepare
Javon.
themselves for battle this Saturday at Worlds Collide.
Big backdrop, and this is the opportunity for Evans. Page cutting off Javon, though, looking for twisted ring, countered,
Ooh.
super kick under the jaw.
There's that kick.
And this is that opportunity. Evans
And I would like to see R-Truth actually be R-Truth.
reaches out, and it's Dragon Lee from the LWO, and the pace is picking up.
2 for 1 special in the corner.
Oh, Ricky gonna get smoked.
Oh, God.
Oh, Ricky! Right to the throat. Dragon Lee now sets his sights.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Ricky not going to be able to throw the heater later tonight. And is now trying to set him up. Dragon Lee looking for the power bomb.
Baylor bailing out his partner. See? Great minds, Vic.
And
The drop kick from Laredo Kid.
Laredo Kid, Dragon Lee on the same page.
Laredo Kid gonna fly. Oh.
That's why they call it high risk. Right back in the ring, though. Hoisted up, Dragon Lee now.
Powerbomb. 1, 2.
Broken up by Page.
Ethan Page at the last possible second, keeping hope alive for his team after that crash landing on the outside for Laredo Kid. Dragon Lee turns the tables. Page sent to the outside.
Booker, did you hear that thud right out here in front of us?
That was a thud.
Tag was made. Sean Legacy hoping to win a championship tomorrow, maybe become a double champion in the future, but right now he's got to be focused on this moment. And tag was made.
Brilliant move, Baylor.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Drop kick. Jackson Drake is not legal. Ethan Page stole the tag from Drake to hoist up and then plant Sean Legacy with a
1,
slam.
2. Oh, damn.
Oh my goodness.
That was close.
Imagine what that would have done for the psyche of Sean Legacy, the man who has a North American Championship opportunity at the winner.
Well, I think it's a Laredo Kid.
Page, I mean, that could have just shattered his hope.
All the crowd wild for NXT.
Massive main event still to come for the TNA World Championship, but an 8-man tag team matchup taking place right now. With superstars, wrestlers, talents, whatever.
Boy, it must be storming down there in Orlando tonight. The signal's a little crazy. God.
Laredo Kid now setting his sights.
Springboard. There we go.
From Laredo Kid taking out the field. Legacy now one-on-one with Page.
And think about the North American Championship opportunity down the line for Sean Legacy. Legacy right now in there with the current North American champion.
They're swinging.
The NXT Universe appears to be firmly behind Sean Legacy, a man who's captivated the fans in short order.
There's no doubt that Sean Legacy once was standing toe-to-toe with the champion, however, making the tag.
Dragon Lee and someone from Swipe right.
Superstar. What is going to give is I'm looking around and everyone is laid out except for these two. What a matchup this has been.
Oh boy, what is this?
Just got slapped.
What a chop. Oh, Dragon Lee's going to give him that stomp.
In front of the 3 men he will face.
Boom.
This Saturday in LA. Double stomp to the chest. As you would say, Booker, want some? Come get some.
You better be big enough, take some.
1, 2, 3. Good win for Dragon Lee.
Closing moments here. Dragon Lee with an epic double stomp to the heart of Brad Baylor, followed up immediately by Operation Dragon. Big win for Dragon Lee. Hopefully he can parlay that momentum on behalf of his team come Worlds Collide this Saturday. And a word of advice to the people watching, don't quit.
Well, there you see the TNA champion. Trick Williams set to defend his championship in moments against Mike Santana. Can Santana save TNA? We find out tonight.
I don't know if he can. But we will most definitely figure out though.
July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. The Great American Bash.
It's getting hot in here, man.
Saturday night's main event. And the history-making all-women's spectacle Evolution. 3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable weekend. Combo tickets on sale now.
So, for WWE Evolution on that Sunday, I don't know, we may be live for that one. It truly depends on where we're at. I don't know when we're leaving to head back from All In. But if we can do it, we most definitely will. What you see happening specifically in NXT is what they did in the early 90s when they started pushing Sean as a single star. So who would be the changing of the guard? I will say that everyone that has crossed Nathan has done well. I wouldn't say there's no one that's struggling. We're out about All In. Well, Terrell, I'll be at All In. That's why. Other call-ups the main roster of the new face of NXT, same as WWE. Oh yeah. Yep. That makes sense now. I understand what you're saying, Michael. So of course we do have the final vote up for the chat. You do have the option to pick between Mike Santana and Tricky Williams on who you have winning the TNA title. I got Trick Williams, but I won't Santana. What's all, bro?
This shit, that's like bullshit.
Yeah, this shit's always better than last night. We've had a better. Mariah May showed up. The woman that fought against Tony Storm.
Oh, she's back?
She's on NXT.
Oh, shit.
The one that
They re-signed her?
No, she was with AEW.
I know.
Mariah May was never no. Yeah, Mariah May is the one that took the power driver through the table at the top of the ramp.
Oh.
Yeah, been a lot better than last night. We're about to see Trick Williams defend the NXT title, the TNA title, against Mike Santana. He might be out there. Who knows? AVP San Diego.
Any minute she'll be here.
Sure. And the championship match has been made as per my request, yes?
Actually, we are just waiting for your signatures.
Perfect.
What the hell?
So Ava just stepped out, but she will be right back.
We don't need her.
Here is the contract.
That's
this is the first
for
time
sure.
you got to look up at a man you're facing.
Oh shit.
How's it feel? Just why it makes no difference. Whether the mission is to snap a twig or to knock down an oak tree just like yourself, the result remains the same.
Okay.
Exactly.
Jasper and
Everyone's
Ova?
going after JC Jane right now. It is crazy. That's because they know not to go off to you. Hey Tatum, why didn't you go out there, huh?
Even in that crowded room, I'd still be alone.
Well, Tatum, like I said, we're here for you if you need anything.
Are you, though? Tatum, you've been down this road before, and it's left you with nothing. Trust me when I say turning to these two best friends for help will end the same way for you.
Don't you have your own friends to worry about? She doesn't have any friends.
Tatum, you've seen what I do to people who cross me, who aren't true friends. I purge them. That's what you need.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. I gotta go.
Tony, what's up, man? I haven't heard from you.
You wanted to speak to me?
Yeah, how's everything going?
Luca, I don't got time for this small talk, all right?
Tony, after our conversation last week, I began to think about trust, about loyalty.
Yeah. I said all those things. Get to the point.
Tony, I
To
understand.
get to the
You
point,
don't trust me.
Luca.
I get it. So I made a move to prove to you that I'm still loyal. My intention...
Oh, you did what?
Tony, my intention is for you to trust me. I got us a match against High Rise next week.
A tag match?
Yeah.
With me and you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Stacks paid High Rise to take you out before Battleground, right? And then West got one over on you. Don't you think it's time for us to retaliate against them?
So you wanted to do this for the family, but you didn't get my consent first.
Oh, so God, here we go.
Tony, with all due respect, we're not really a family anymore, are we?
Damn. Okay, makes sense.
The champion's request was granted.
NXT Championship over. Jazz.
Going to collide. Ova Femi, Jasper Troy for the NXT Championship. It's going down next week live.
Did you see the eyes? Did you see the eyes? Over blink first. Over blink first. That's what I saw.
Well, guys, that's not the only gold on the line next week. The NXT North American Championship will be
NXT gonna be stacked next week. All right.
battles the winner of the Fatal 4-Way at Worlds Collide between current champion Ethan Page, Laredo Kid, Ray Phoenix, and Javon Evans.
But it's time for another championship to be defended right now in our main event here on NXT.
Santana was good. Hey, yo, stay born this. The rotten apple don't fall far from the wicked tree. Put the pressure out of his
Oh, Mike Santana.
This is a man who is looking to save TNA. The weight of the company for TNA Wrestling is on this man's back.
The matchup that will have industry-wide implications. Mike Santana called Trick Williams a pretender. Santana said he's fighting. Whoa.
And there is
It's Elijah.
Who will face the winner of this match Friday and against all odds. Santana, Williams, TNA title next.
I mean, my goodness. It's gonna be a good main event. Nah, this is the last match, George. Yeah, you did see the same thing with 1-2-3 Kid, which became Razor Ramon. I get what you're saying, Michael. No, sorry, you're talking about Razor Ramon versus 1-2-3 Kid, where he beat 1-2-3 Kid beat Razor Ramon and became X-Pac. My fault. Yeah, Jesus. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, completely. But with this being the main event tonight, of course, I do want to thank absolutely everyone that's been hanging out with us on this fantastic Tuesday. We will be here tomorrow as well for a 4-hour AEW Fighter Fest. It's not AEW Dynamite. It's not AEW Collision. It is AEW. Also, and I hate to ask, but who was that Lainey Reed? Where has she been? Because she got a big pop from NXT. Did I miss something with that debut right there? Yo, just found out Myles Borne is Randy Orton. I don't really think he's Randy Orton's son. I have seen people talk about that before, and I've seen really no proof. Okay, yeah, so Laney Reed wrestles on Level Up. Okay. So she's been there for a while. Good to know. Good to know. That, and I hate to say it, I don't watch Level Up. I don't watch a lot of Evolve. So that's on me. She was in OVW and Evolve? Okay. See? Yeah, like I said, either way, I'm hoping from the pop she got that she does really well. This main event's gonna have like 10 minutes by the time they get it started.
The City of Angels is the site Saturday in Los Angeles, one of the biggest weekends of the year. You see Worlds Collide starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, high noon Pacific, but then WWE Countdown, and then after Countdown, it's Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. Careers are going to change, and then of course, WWE post-show immediately following Money in the Bank, but it all starts with Worlds Collide.
It could be an extremely long day for La Primera, who will be pulling double duty, competing in tag team action prior to her Money in the Bank ladder match, as Stephanie Vaquer joins forces with Lola Vice to battle Dalis y Chic Tormenta from AAA.
And then buckle up, because these four are going to look to steal the show. Who will walk out of Los Angeles as the NXT North American Champion? We're going to find out this Saturday at Worlds Collide. But tonight we're wondering who will walk out as TNA World Champion.
That's right.
Here we go.
It's time. Say what? Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That's that man. 6'4" tall. Chisel, called not a granite man. As well as he's carrying gold around his waist. He is the TNA El Blood Campeon. Since we talk about Worlds Collide, let me get a little Spanish in there.
You're breaking out all sorts of stuff here tonight, Booker. Booker's fired up for LA.
He's
ready for this main event matchup. TNA World Title is on the line here.
I just want to know how long they're gonna have the title on someone from NXT.
Get ready to go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rump.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall,
One fall.
is for the TNA World Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike
Santana.
and his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in
I don't want to sound repetitive, but Graves, this is history.
Listen, we're buffering on my side here on the CW, so I don't know. I think it's just a signal coming from Orlando.
As we see Elijah, who eagerly awaits the winner of this matchup. The Trick Williams is already ticking people off backstage, making demands, first-class travel, hotel and accommodations for his entourage. This is a man who's spending money like a champion already.
Well, there you saw Elijah, as we mentioned, will meet the winner at against.
Trick Williams seems to actually be excited about the match.
Santana, not only fighting for himself.
There's another NXT crowd chanting for Santana. Santana is technically another AEW superstar who's now in WWE.
Not to mention his family, but that's how Santana wants it. Look in the fire in this young man's eyes. Santana came for battle.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive and Booker. It's really hard to argue what Corey just said. Santana is bringing the fight because he needs to be the one to save TNA.
I mean, the pressure on Santana's caveat is this, guy. I mean, Santana's going for the TNA championship.
Boom, good lord. Okay, thought I was going for back suplex. Change it. Face first.
I mean, you brought up some good. Trick Williams has the home field advantage, does he not?
He is a TNA original, yes.
Standing for the challenger. We are in Orlando.
Yeah. Cover here. And we're in the Performance Center.
Sure, but you know what happens not too far down the road, Vic. A lot of fans of both brands.
Exactly my point.
I don't know what they're saying because I didn't catch it before they cut it.
Exactly what he think about it. It's about him, so it's still his house, though.
Neck breaker, there we go. One, two.
Santana kicking out. Booker, I want to get your opinion on what Corey said earlier about a lot of people within TNA not happy with Trick Williams. Is it hearsay, or should Trick have appeared this past week on TNA?
That's 100% true. I mean,
into the cover one more
Oh,
time.
he should have most definitely appeared.
That's 100% true. Everybody in that locker room there is going to be a whole lot of politics being played. It's going to be hard to get title shots.
Trick keeps messing with his ear.
It's going to be hell.
And he busted eardrum.
Trick Williams also the fifth man to have held the NXT championship and the TNA title during his career, joining the likes of Drew McIntyre and Robert Roode. But it's Mike Santana looking to claim the title for the first time. He's got a history in a tag team competitor.
Yeah, he did tear his ACL, which really messed things up for him. Oh, here we go. Santana's going off live.
Whether or not there's enough for everyone in TNA to eat, or if Trick's going to take it all.
A man who changed his life 2 years ago is the challenger, who has been through the rough waters of life, has been through the ups and the downs, looking to achieve.
There we go, Santana. Oh, yeah, up and over.
Who's walking out tonight with the TNA World Championship around their waist?
Hopefully they give us picture-in-picture so we can stay up to date with it, keep y'all up to date on what's going on. And they did, which is always a fantastic thing. So we'll keep y'all up to date on the match throughout the commercial break on what is going on. Because, of course, Mike Santana, he's always been extremely talented. So, hopefully, he can win it. So, Minute Maid and WWE partnered together. I missed that. Supposedly Jay Uso and Bianca are on Minute Maid now. Okay. They got good chops from Trick Williams. Santana caught the third one. Strong rights. Yep. The injury gave him a fire. Of course, like they talked about, he's been sober for 2 years now, so that really helped. There's a lot of things I think people really don't know. For Mike Santana and the Mustafa Ali storyline when he was trying to use his addiction, I guess, against him. Of course, I know they do that a lot. I kind of hate when they do that with superstars or wrestlers and real life situations, but it's neither here nor there. Mike Santana, I think, is the best form of Santana we've had in a while. Trick Williams is running away, trying to get out of the ring, out of the match. He's throwing his hands in the air. Match is over. Santana's best match was against James Storm. We love when we learn a little bit about wrestling knowledge. Let's see here. You said Santana and James Storm. Okay, so I'll have to find that match for sure. But yeah, I most definitely will check that one out. I like watching what other people call like the best matches for people because it really informs me of matches that I might have forgot about.
It's the winner of this matchup Friday and against all odds, but it's Mike Santana who calls himself the Standard. He's trying to save an entire brand. He needs to take the title off Trick Williams.
We've got commercial break, George, but Santana's giving a back elbow to Trick Williams. Going to the top rope. Going to give him 10 right hands. 1, 2, maybe elbows. Never mind. Never mind, Trick dropped him off from the top turnbuckle. One, two.
We've been talking a lot about what this opportunity means to Mike Santana. Let's talk about what it means to Trick Williams. Trick Williams, a guy who is boom. As we take another look at the trick kick, Trick Williams is a guy who has earned.
Because of the trick kick.
He is not a pretender. We know that. Santana may feel that way, but Trick is looking to silence a lot of doubters tonight. Would you agree with me, Booker?
I mean, two-time NXT champion, North American champion, now the TNA champion.
Oh, there's a head kick.
Gotta give this guy a hell of a lot of credit.
Trick Williams also heard from Mike Santana, who said he is the illest and realest Trick has ever faced.
But how can disrespect drive a competitor the caliber of Trick Williams? No.
It's crazy that we got the TNA title tonight, the NXT title tomorrow, next Tuesday, and the North American title.
Well, look, Mike Santana, his opponent, who I've said before, calls himself the Standard of TNA wrestling. He's got to know right now, as we're entering these deep waters, this might be his only shot. This might be the last one he gets for a long time. He's got to lay it all on the line here tonight.
Mike Santana's won a lot of tag team championship belts. He's had a lot of gold around his waist, but this is the one right here. This is the one, the TNA championship. This is the one. If he doesn't win this, he's going to be thinking about it.
Shots to the midsection from Santana. Come on, Santana.
Continuing, and Trick Williams has slowed the pace of this. Matchup down, but he might have just woken up the challenger.
Yeah, man.
Santana got a boot print on his forehead.
Out to the center of the ring, Santana landing on his 2 feet. Kick misses wildly.
Ooh, good super kick. Ooh, step up. Another step up into go from Santana. For the right hand miss. Shot to the midsection. Uppercut by Trick. Ooh! Santana get the pin. Crowd going nuts for Santana.
driver from the standard of TNA.
It's all about the TNA World title. And Santana, I don't know where, guys, he is getting this from.
Congrats.
From the Bronx, man. This dude lives to fight. This dude lives for the big moment.
Uppercuts.
Bigger moment in his career than right here, right
Oh,
now.
one for the big power slam.
On
Oh,
NXT. Trick trying to go from behind.
rolling, caught him.
This could be it. Title.
1, 2.
Couldn't get the 3.
Damn.
Right now needs to figure out how to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's got Trick reeling. Can Santana finish the job?
Santana charging in.
Oh! Damn, what a cannonball. 1, 2.
Another new fallen Santana.
Damn.
Almost
Trick just won't go away.
We are in the deep waters. Booker, could this be the point in the matchup where doubt starts to creep into the mind of the challenger?
Definitely, I mean, it can, but right now Santana looks like he's got everything working in his favor. The people are behind him.
Trick not moving. Santana climbing. Challenger.
450. 1, 2. My God, he got the tip of his finger on the damn bottom rope. Jeez.
If you're sitting at home, look at your fingernail.
Keep your cool, Mike.
Saved the reign of Trick Williams.
Keep your cool, Santana. Don't let it slip away.
A fingernail away from the title going back to TNA.
It could be time to spin the block.
Spin the block.
Trick bailing out. Trick might need to regroup.
Watch, Trick's gonna hit Elijah, which will cause an issue between them two.
Elijah meets the winner. Hey.
Yep. Busted is the guitar. Don't you do it, Elijah.
Oh, no. Don't touch him, Elijah.
Maybe that's what Trick wants right now.
Trick will get DQ. Who's that? Casey Navarro and AJ Francis. This choke slam Mike Santana on the damn table. AJ Francis. Good old top dollar.
Back in the center of the ring.
Betrayed by one of his own.
Knees to the back. Trick Williams looking around.
Damn.
First class out here to our left. Elijah Massachusetts.
There's a running knee. 1, 2.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the TNA World Champion.
Damn.
Trick will face Elijah Friday at Against All Odds. But there may be no saving TNA from Trick Williams. Or should I say, Trick and A.
Trick and A. Oh, he's aligning himself with AJ Francis. Top dollar. Damn. All right. Well, Michael, maybe you was right. Maybe some shenanigans was gonna unfold. Maybe you was right. Well, I had hoped Santana would get it. Understand saving that for TNA pay-per-view. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Elijah takes the title. This coming Friday. I don't see that happening. Elijah could be wrong. He could take it. But I see more or less it being Santana at this point. He's worked for it. He's earned it. That would make more sense. Overall tonight, NXT was phenomenal, in my opinion. I think from start to finish, NXT outperformed Monday Night Raw. Maybe the Stephanie Vaquero spot really saved the show Monday, but there was a lot on Monday. I think we had more commercials, and that really, I've seen a lot of people talking about that. So I just feel like tonight's show was better than what we got last night. That's my opinion. Of course, you have your own opinion. That's what I like about being part of the wrestling community we have here. I think Kazarian eventually gets it, Michael. I really do. Frankie Kazarian has been there forever. He has earned that opportunity to hold the title, so I don't count him out. I do not count Kazarian out. Now, also, this coming Wednesday, I know we talked about it, but this coming Wednesday, we are going to be a 4-hour show for AEW Fighter Fest. So make sure y'all are on the lookout for that tomorrow. We'll have everything set up. It's gonna be a long night, so make sure you bring your water, you bring your snacks, because Dynamite and Collision 4-hour event. We're really looking forward to seeing how that happens. Long Beach, hope you have a fantastic evening. Michael, you as well. We'll be live tomorrow about 7:50, 7:55. But of course, as always, if you see someone in public, give them a smile. Could change the day, could save their life. You never know what someone's going through. And until Wednesday for AEW Kraken Community, we're over and out.